Hello, are you tired of feeling disgusting and poor and like your life has no purpose? Are you tired of hearing the same fucking statement over and over again with every table read film? So am I. So let's just cut to the fucking chase and get this shit over with. Seriously, why are you still here?
Wasn't expecting to see you here.
What the fuck did you do to us? How the hell did I get into Ken's body?
Well, I live to serve.
No, fuck that. Alright, you told me that I was gonna be able to see myself 24 hours into the future. That never happened. Instead, you erased me from existence. And then I wake up in the body of the motherfucker that I just killed. You've got some serious explaining to do. What the fuck did you just do?
You know how it is. The terms and conditions aren't always clear.
Fuck you. This is my life. My goddamn life. You can't just go fucking around with people's lives like this.
Are you done with your tantrum? Okay, great. Here's the thing. I can't do anything about it. Your situation is contingent upon whatever the decision my current client makes. It's out of my hands.
Johnny, maybe we should just go. This isn't gonna solve anything. Ken, not now. Alright, we need to finish this shit.
Well, good luck with that.
She's not gonna tell us anything. She never does. What else do you expect us to do right now? What is that?
I don't have an answer for you. You know I can't breach the confidentiality of my clients.
Well, if you're not going to explain the shit to us, well, I'm going to have to figure it out myself. Johnny, what the fuck? Look, there was no other option. We had to do what we had to do. I need to figure out what the hell is going on. And I know you don't want to be like this forever, so we need to figure this shit out now. Let's try to get this thing open. What the hell was that? Try it again, but this time don't release. Like, maybe this is how we open it. All this shit? I don't know, it's just a bunch of papers. It says the vessels, a mirror, table, telephone, briefcase. I think there's a lot more to this shit than we thought there was. Leo? I know him, he's my neighbor. Are you really? Why does he have a question mark next to his name? Okay, well, none of this is making any sense. It looks like there's some kind of hierarchy. So it looks like this is the order of importance. What is the inhabitant? I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Hold on, let me keep looking. Holy shit. What is it? This explains everything, Johnny. Look, I mean, the reason why Leo had a question mark on his name is because he's next in line to become the table facilitator. Addison Taylor is the one that did all this shit to us. We just fucking killed a facilitator. So what does that mean? What do we do now? Johnny, there's only one thing we can do. We gotta take this thing. Obviously, this vessel gives us all the information we need to get what we want. I don't know how, but I feel like if we get all the other vessels, we might be able to figure out how to get your body back. It's all here. The table is not a way to talk to yourself 24 hours into the future. She was lying. It's a teleportation device. Everything we need is here, Johnny. We just gotta follow it. All right. Let's do it.
If you didn't know my name was Katie, what would you think my name is?
I don't know. Guess if I had to guess, I would say that you look like an Athena.
What did you just say? Who are you?
I think you know exactly who I am.
Well, I'll be Kenneth Parker. Well, you seem to have learned to navigate the conjunction quite well. How did you find me?
It wasn't easy. But it's interesting. I had no idea that you created a new timeline every day. It's like wash, rinse, repeat for you. And then what? You just go on to the next one? Who are you going to be tomorrow? Hannah? Valerie? I've been following you for a long time, and it's taken me a while to understand, but here I am.
Oh, you poor thing. Do you really think you are the first person to try and steal the mirror vessel? I've been doing this for thousands of years. So many have tried, and they have all failed.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to not fail then.
I think it's time for you to leave.
I understand. I would make me leave too. Thanks for the drinks. You know, I'm aware that it takes a very specific person to do what you do.
Sorry. Julia. Sorry, I'm just really not feeling too well. I think I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit and yeah, we'll meet up again later. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I gotta go. I hear someone knocking at the door. Yes, hello. I would like to report my friend Julia Weston missing. She's been missing for days. I haven't heard from her. She lives at 803 Edenwood Drive. Please hurry.
I'd like to entertain a sneak for itself. You know where you are. The other thing is that you must make the right choices. It does not happen on its own. It's up.
Hello?
You know, the more you run, the easier it is for us to find you.
Jesus Christ, I'm not running away. This is my job. This is what I do. I create a new timeline, I fuck around for a little bit, and then I disappear. You should know, you've been following me for weeks.
Oh, your job sounds so exhausting.
What do you want, Ken?
You already know what I want.
Look, I'm not scared of you. There's nothing you can do to get what you want. The mirror, right? I think you underestimate the amount of people who have tried.
Maybe, but I'm different.
Oh, I'm well aware. You're a conjurer.
How do you know that?
Oh, please. You power walk around the conjunction like you're a fucking track star. Only a conjurer can navigate the conjunction like that. So yes, after that little stunt you pulled at the bar when I picked you up, I'm well aware of what you are. The real question is, how do you know what you are? Ah, you have the briefcase, don't you? How many vessels do you have?
Alright, I can't take this anymore. Listen here, you stupid bitch. We don't have time for any of your fucking questions. We will find you. And we're gonna keep doing this shit over and over again until we get what we want.
Well, would you look at that? Johnny has decided to join us. Well, while I have you both here, I just have one thing to say. Goodbye.
Johnny, you really need to learn to let me do all the talking. You're way too fucking hot-headed. Oh no, she's scared. I just needed to find out how scared she is. She thinks that she has us all together. We're gonna get that mirror. We don't have another shot, alright? We gotta do it now.
Please help. There's someone in my house. My name is Elizabeth Daniels. Hurry, he's coming up the stairs. Oh no.
They forgot the salsa.
So?
You need to go back. I can't have dry chips.
You want me to go all the way back just for salsa?
No, honey, I have them right here. Athena, open the goddamn door! Fuck. I get better and faster at this every time. You know that, right? Well, hey now, hold on. I thought you said you weren't scared of us. Look, I don't want anyone to get hurt, okay? So maybe we could work out some kind of deal. What?
Take it. You think you can do a better job than me? Take it.
Ken, don't. I think this might be a trap.
It's not. Take the mirror. Take it.
Why are you giving it to us? It shouldn't be this easy.
Well, it is. So have fun.
Well, how are you gonna get out of here?
Trust me, I'm very familiar with the conjunction. I can navigate it just fine by myself.
Athena! Fuck! Ken, this is not good. We should not trust her. We have learned already by now that we should not be trusting any facilitator. Johnny, what else do you expect me to do? We have the mirror now. We have to use it. This is what we want. Did you even stop and think about what we would do when we got the mirror? I know. You're in my body though. So maybe there's a chance that your memory won't be affected. Maybe it's just mine. All we can do is try. All we can do is try at this point, Johnny. All right, I get you, I hear you. But how are we gonna do it? Okay, let's just say for all intents and purposes, like you said, I don't lose my memory, and you do. What do we do at that point? We have to remember what we're doing in order for this to work. I don't know, maybe I can write a book or something in this new timeline, and then you read it, and then like, I get my memory back? Something, I don't know. Dude, I don't think that's how it works. No, wait. A movie. Hear me out, okay? So, I create a new timeline. I'm making a movie, right? And what you're gonna do is every night before I go to bed, you're gonna take over and you're going to instruct me to write a script about everything that we've been through. Over time, if we follow these instructions exactly, I'll start to slowly get my memory back. Ken, it's not the worst idea I've ever heard, but do you really think that it's gonna work? It's like you said, I'm gonna lose my memory anyway. At the end of the day, we don't know if you're gonna lose yours. So if this works, you have to train me over time to get my memory back. So what do you say? We have it. Are we gonna use it? All right, let's fucking do it. Let's get it over with. Remember, Johnny, if this works, you get your body back, so we can't fuck it up. Let's do it.
Well, at least I'm starting to feel like my old self again.
Well, yes, minus the entirely different fucking body you have. How is this possible, Addison? This isn't how things were designed to work.
Yes, I'm aware. Athena is the only conjurer who's been using the mirror vessel since the beginning of time. Now that Ken and Johnny have it, things are going to continue to break apart. Speaking of which, you told the other facilitators about the mirror, didn't you? You told them about Athena.
I had no other choice, Addison. I had to do what I had to do to be able to find you. You really think I was going to let you win?
Did you tell them about Proxima?
No. I really don't see the point of going that far into this. Proxima and I have a very particularly strange relationship, and I don't think he's coming back. He's a joke. No one needs to know about him. At this point, the only thing that the other facilitators need to know is what pertains to their situation now.
Well, if he's anything like you, I don't care to know anything about him either.
So let's get back on topic here. Where is Johnny and Ken?
I sent them to the conjunction so they can get the mirror back.
Addison, why would you do that? Do you not understand the gravity of the situation? Do you not see all I have done to keep your world from falling apart?
My world? My world has already fallen apart. I was doing just fine before I became a facilitator, and then you walked in and changed all of that.
It was your destiny.
Destiny? Really? Being a facilitator is a fucking curse. First, I was demoted. Then, I was abducted and killed. Now I have to live my life in the body of this skinny bitch.
You forgot the part where you manipulated innocent people into using the table. Speak to yourself 24 hours into the future? Really? This isn't a circus, Addison. It was your responsibility to use the table for its intended purpose, and you chose not to, with your own free will. Don't blame me for your incompetence. This is all on you.
Well, you're far from innocent. You take Lord knows how many people out of how many different timelines, changing their lives, all to fulfill your twisted little plot to save the universe in the name of destiny.
Addison.
Second of all, don't tell me what I did. I know what I did. I was so fucking bored.
I don't want to have this conversation again. We already talked about this when I reassigned you to the briefcase vessel.
Which is also gone, by the way.
I know. Johnny and Ken have taken 2 of the vessels already.
And with my help, they're gonna get the other 2.
You can't do this!
Actually, I can. You don't own this body. I'm a free woman now, and I can do whatever I want.
Well, then I hope you know that we are not going down without a fight.
Bring it on.
Why do you care so much?
What do you mean?
They are doing this because they want to get Johnny's body back. So, why do you care so much?
Because it pisses you off.
What took so long?
I'm not a conjurer. I can't navigate the conjunction like you can. I wouldn't want to anyways. This place is a hellhole. Anyways, do you have the mirror? Thank God. You'll need it to create a new timeline. Newer ones are harder for him to find. The smaller, the better.
But wait a minute, if we do this, Ken is gonna lose his memory. We're gonna have to do this shit all over again.
I can help with that. I don't know how to explain this, but every facilitator has a natural born ability.
Helps us navigate the timelines.
What's yours?
Manipulation?
Ain't that some shit? I could have told you that.
Very funny. But you're right. I use my powers to manipulate people. But I can also use them to manipulate your mental processes, like your memory.
Wait, so you can make it where I don't forget?
It's worth a shot.
What if this don't work? Ken and I just spent the last 6 months wasting a shit ton of time. I mean, the last solid plan we had was when Athena gave us the mirror, and that wasn't even our doing.
That was before you had me. If you had had me before, we would have bypassed the entire Noah's timeline. Trust me, you have me now.
We have you now. We had you back at the beginning, before all of this shit happened. If it wasn't for you, Ken and I would be living our regular lives back at home. I'd be doing my thing, he'd be doing his. I don't know if I can trust you. We don't need your help. We got through the timeline, we got through Noah's bullshit, and we're here.
Oh, so every plan you've tried so far has failed. Love that for you.
Johnny, she's right. We have failed. We failed the first time. Athena gave us the mirror. We didn't take it from her. We failed the second time. I didn't listen to my instructions in Noah's timeline. We need her. And I know that we don't want to trust her, but at this point, we have nothing to lose.
So, are we doing this or not?
Fine, whatever.
When I meet you in the new micro timeline that you create, I'm going to introduce you to someone who can help you. She can create a complete replica of your old timeline, which means a new body for Johnny and a new life for you.
I'm in. Johnny, what about you? Do I have a fucking choice?
All right, let's do this. First, I need to alter your mental processes so Ken doesn't forget.
All right, do what you gotta do.
So what happened?
Addison is alive. She took over one of the bodies that she created in Noah's timeline named Danielle Reed. It was all fake, by the way. Noah's not real. It's been Ken and Johnny this whole time.
I knew it.
Whoa. That's bullshit. How did that even happen?
When they killed Addison, they must have done it in the conjunction. Weird things happen when you die in the conjunction. Johnny and Ken sharing the same body, for example. I've given up on trying to understand the physics of that place.
What is she planning?
She's working with them. They want to steal the other two vessels. I'm still unsure as to why. I don't see how having them is going to fix their situation.
What are our options?
I need to send you both someplace safe so I can hide the other vessels. As of right now, having you here near them is just far too dangerous.
Wait a minute. I've been sitting in this what is this, a garage or something? Ever since I started working for you. And I've been silent for too long, learning all of this weird crap you got going on. So when is it my time to shine?
Whenever I brought you on as a facilitator, I did not ever have the intention to have you learn things as quickly as you are now. But given everything that's happened, I've had no other choice but to tell you. I promise your time to shine will come. But right now things are far too dangerous and you still have some learning to do.
Alright, fine. Whatever you want.
I'm not gonna be that easy. I'm not going.
Crystal.
Leo's still new, so he needs to go somewhere safe. But I've been doing this for thousands of years and I'm not about to let some body-snatching bitch take what's ours. It's our duty to protect this planet and its timelines. So no, I'm not going. I'll be right here with you like I always have been.
Very well. Then I need you to stay here while I try to find a place to hide the vessels. Guard them with your life while I'm gone. Leo, where would you like to be sent to?
Well, I sent Phil to the beach earlier, and that sounds kind of nice, so there.
The entire multiverse is in danger of collapsing and falling apart, and you want to go to the fucking beach?
Don't look at me, man. You had me send Phil wherever he wanted to go, and you know damn well he would choose the beach.
Fine. It's probably best to keep you guys together anyway. Send yourself there, but make sure you don't take the table with you. Remember, it's portable, and you can summon it wherever you are. I'll give you the signal to bring it back, and then that's when we'll reconvene. I'll be back soon. I can't afford to waste any time. When I find the perfect spot to hide the vessels, I'll return and then we can transport them together.
Copy that. Wait. No matter what happens today, remember, we can always push the reset button and start all over again. Wipe everything clean. We've done it before.
We put far too much work into creating these timelines. Wiping everything clean would be impossible at this point. Failure is not an option.
And what are the odds? What are the odds that we're able to fix this?
I'll be back as soon as I can.
What the fuck are you doing here?
It's been a long time. How are things, old friend?
Friends. Is that what we are?
We were.
That was before you decided to destroy everything we worked so hard to create. Why are you so adamant about starting the apocalypse, Addison? You realize that when everyone gets wiped off the face of the earth, that includes you too, right? So tell me, are you kamikaze, or are you just stupid?
Girl, you have it all wrong. You should know by now to expect the unexpected. Nothing is as it seems.
You're not touching these vessels. Are we clear?
Crystal. When you wake up, you won't remember this conversation. I wish it didn't have to come to this. I wish you could have seen things my way. I know you don't understand now, but you will.
When I said I wanted to go to a beach, I meant a beach, not a lake beach.
Look, when I thought of a beach, this is what we got, alright? I'm not used to the table yet, so just fucking deal with it, okay?
Fine, but I wanted top shelf tequila, and I walked up to some guy and ordered a margarita, and I don't even know if he worked here, but I've been waiting for like an hour, and...
Phil, stop being a diva, okay? Just deal with it. I feel like we should be doing more.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're doing exactly what he told us to do. Staying safe and relax.
Yeah, I know, but I feel bad, you know? The world could be ending over there, and we're just sitting here on some random beach like we're on some kind of vacation or something.
We are on vacation. Relax, man.
How are you staying so calm during a crisis like this?
Because frankly, I don't care. We could be over there stressing about the world ending, or we could be here relaxing and living it up.
You don't believe the world's actually ending, do you?
Not really, no.
How can you be so sure?
Because the Inhabitant is basically a god. You don't fuck with a time god.
Yeah, but you didn't see him so worried back there. I mean, I've never seen him so scared, even though I haven't known him for more than 2 months. But still.
Of course he's scared. It's only because he cares. He doesn't want to see this world burn.
Yeah, but what if it does?
It won't. I trust him. This isn't the first time he's had to do damage control, you know.
I don't know. Damage control? But has this happened before?
Wait, you don't know about the Great Entanglement? Has no one told you?
Of course not. He doesn't think I can handle anything. He's been an asshole to me this whole time.
God, where do I even start? Alright, pay attention, Leo. I don't like repeating myself. The Great Entanglement is a result of two different time periods, 1945 and 2012. 1945 is an important year because it's the year that Hitler won the war and sent his Nazi regime to America.
Wait, what? I never learned that in high school. That never happened.
Not in your timeline. And for that, count yourself lucky. Thousands of Americans died and millions were enslaved. It was brutal.
Wow, really? Damn, that's nuts.
Oh, that's not all. The same outcome happened in nearly half the timelines that existed at that time.
Wow, I had no idea any of this happened.
All that mass genocide in all these different timelines created enough energy for the conjunction to thrive. Created some weird glitches.
Glitches? What kind of glitches?
All these people from 1945 just started disappearing. Have you ever heard of Flight 19?
Yeah, I think I learned about that in high school. December 5th, 1945, right? The whole plane just disappeared.
Ding ding, you're right. Turns out they were transported to 2012 in another timeline. Timelines like the one that you're familiar with, like the one where the Nazi regime failed.
Hold on, something doesn't add up. How would I have learned about Flight 19 in high school if it happened in another timeline?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Alright, continue.
Situations like this were happening left and right all over the world. It threw off the balance of the timelines and made it so much easier for the conjunction to spread. So the Inhabitant used the table to send himself back to December 21st, 2012, in a timeline where the Nazi regime never happened, and did the most badass thing possible.
So what did he do?
He created a literal entanglement, stitched together millions of timelines to replace the ones where Hitler won.
That's fucking insane, man.
I know. He's fucking amazing. He saved my life from the broken timeline before the Great Entanglement.
Wait, so you're from one of the timelines where Hitler won the war?
I am. Moral of the story, trust the Inhabitant. He knows what he's doing.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and to answer your question about Flight 19, it's kind of complicated. After the Inhabitant destroyed those broken timelines, fragments of those timelines dispersed throughout the multiverse.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Listen, are you familiar with the Mandela Effect?
Wait, yeah, I remember the Mandela Effect. It was like something about people everywhere remembering something that never happened, I think, right?
That's what causes it. The reason people think that things have changed is because they did, but only in timelines that don't exist.
Wow, it's fucking insane, man.
Well, alright, now, enough of this serious talk. Is there any place they gotta get a goddamn margarita around here?
Looks like it's about to rain, man. Better head back to the lake house.
Alright, but they better have margaritas there.
Look, I promise you tequila, okay? You're gonna get it, alright? Let's go.
What? Crystal, what happened to the vessels?
Addison, she walked in after you left and took them all.
Oh, Crystal. This is not good. Why couldn't you stop her?
I tried. I know she used her power on me. I don't remember anything after her walking in.
She's getting stronger.
They have them all. They have every vessel. What do we do?
I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. The entire fate of the multiverse is in their hands now.
How long do we have before the conjunction starts to spread?
I don't know. It's too early to tell. They have no idea how to use the vessels to create the balance this planet needs. It's only a matter of time before things begin to fall apart.
We could use my power.
No. That is never going to happen again. Do you understand?
It worked the last time, and we haven't had a crisis this big since. Maybe we should consider it.
Besides the fact that it almost killed you the last time you used it, it's important to remember the scope of your abilities are completely unhinged. Being able to sense and experience anything in any timeline is an amazing power, but the telephone vessel is the only way to narrow and reduce that scope.
I was able to access every timeline in existence at once.
And basically created a nuclear bomb in the process. You destroyed half the multiverse.
It worked, didn't it? I destroyed all the timelines where Hitler won the war. I understand that you took the credit to protect me, but that was a long time ago. What if things are different now?
The unpredictability of your power will always be an absolute. I'm not sure what worries me more, the same thing happening again, or something else even worse happening instead. Crystal, promise me you will never use it again.
Fine, but I can't promise that we won't have this conversation again. We're running out of options.
Well, we agree on that at least.
We'll wait and see how this plays out. Like you said, the multiverse is in their hands now.
God help us all.
So, is this all there is?
I mean, I think so.
Just a living room. Well, that's all there is in this timeline. I applaud you for following directions, but you took it a little too literally.
Never mind that. We have all the vessels now, so what are we supposed to do with them?
In order to get everything set up the way you want, we're gonna need a little help.
You said you were gonna send us to someone who could fix all this. So who is this person?
Listen to me carefully. There are 3 beings in this world who I consider to be the most powerful forces in all existence. The Inhabitant, Athena, and the woman I'm about to send you to. But you have to follow my directions very carefully, because if you don't, she will not help you.
So what do we need to do exactly?
There is one simple and very specific instruction. Do exactly what she says. And that's it.
Who is she?
I can't talk about it out loud. Her timeline is completely off the grid, and we can't risk the Inhabitant finding out our plan.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go. But Johnny, we have the briefcase. Any data that gets generated is gonna go directly to us.
For now. But if this plan doesn't work, there's no telling who may get a hold of this information, or the other vessels. Once you get over there, she'll tell you everything you need to know. Just like old times.
That's what got us in this mess to begin with. So hopefully you redeem yourself this time. Let's go.
Hey.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
I hope so. I'm glad you got my note.
Me too. Giving up the mirror was not easy for me, so this better fucking work.
Yeah, anyway, I think I ordered a margarita like 2 hours ago, but it never showed up. Ugh. Anyway, we're at the lake house now, so just bring it pronto.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I don't really know. I just kind of punched a bunch of random numbers in my phone and hoped for the best.
Alright, whatever. So you've been an intern for a while, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I'm coming up on the big 50, 50 years, which may sound like a lot, but, others have been here for thousands of years.
Why did it take you so long to become a facilitator?
That's just how it works around here. I mean, unless you find someone who fits the role perfectly, just like you, that's more common.
Wait a minute, so interns are not next in line to become facilitators?
Very rarely does he ever assign an intern to a role. I just got lucky.
So what's the point of keeping interns around if he's not going to be using it for anything?
To keep us safe, honestly, since we don't really have a timeline to call home anymore. The role of an intern is to assist the Inhabitant when things go wrong.
So that's why he used you to figure out what's going on in Noah's timeline?
Basically. I didn't know anything was going wrong, but that's why he sent me. I wasn't expecting to get promoted, but I'm glad I did.
Well, I just feel bad for you right now, because, with everything that's going on, you're not able to, use your role or anything.
Everything's gonna be fine. The Inhabitant's gonna get the vessels back, and I'll be able to start my job.
For everyone's sake, I hope that's true.
I promise. It is.
So every facilitator has their own special power, right? So what's yours?
The same as yours, actually. I can experience multiple timelines all at once. It all started when I was a kid. I used to have dreams where I would be in these different worlds. And at the time, I didn't know what that was. But, it wasn't until much later that I actually figured out that was my power.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it? I had similar experiences growing up, but nothing like in that hotel room.
Yeah, what was that even like? I've never experienced anything to that degree.
I felt like I was repeating the same night over and over again. And I thought it was a time loop, at first. But in reality, I was actually experiencing myself through different timelines.
It's a strange world we live in, isn't it?
It is.
Where the fuck is my margarita?
Must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. Do you know who said that?
Gandhi?
Close. William Shakespeare. Hamlet.
Oh.
My name is Vivian. Glad to finally meet you.
Likewise.
You boys look hungry. Please, have a seat over in the dining room right there.
Thank you.
So Addison tells me you two are in quite a little pickle.
I'm just trying to set things right. I know we fucked up. But I just want things to be better for everybody.
It's a little late for that.
I didn't know what else to do. I had no other options.
I understand completely.
You do?
Of course. That's why I'm here to help you.
Addison filled us in a little bit on what you could do. Thank you. So, what's the plan?
Well, before we start this conversation, I think it's important to tell you that Johnny won't be able to speak here.
What do you mean, why not?
You're the only person I want to talk to. I put a block on him. It's in the cookie secret recipe.
All right. Whatever you need.
So Ken, what is it that you really want?
To undo everything. To make it to where Johnny never used the table. I just want everything to go back to normal as if none of this ever happened.
What's done cannot be undone. Also Shakespeare, Macbeth. Listen, the choices you made leave permanent consequences. I can't undo anything.
Okay, but you can create a replica, right?
Oh, heavens no, not me. But Athena can.
Hold on, wait a minute. If Athena is the only one who can help me, then why am I here? What's the point of this entire situation? I was supposed to come here for you to help me.
Because you're going to give all the vessels to me.
And why would I do that?
Don't be so naive. What did you think was going to happen when you got all the vessels? Do you even know how to use them?
No. And honestly, I didn't even think I was gonna make it this fucking far. But I did. So now what?
It's time for you to put the vessels in the hands of someone who can help.
But I fucked over everyone. Who could possibly help? Every single facilitator has been completely and totally screwed over by the shit that I've just done. None of them are gonna wanna help me.
Ken, what you don't know is that none of this happened by accident. Did you really think that Addison broke the rules because she was bored?
That's what I was told.
Or how about when Athena just handed over the mirror to you? Why would she do that?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that question since the moment she did.
This has been going on for a long time. The Inhabitant has overstayed his welcome. They're trying to return controls of the vessels back to the facilitators.
Why didn't I get alerted about any of this through the briefcase?
I'm sure you've noticed by now that I have the ability to block energies. I live off the grid.
So what happens now?
Give me the vessels. I'll give them to the facilitators, and you get a new life. So what do you say?
I refuse to be defeated. We need to make a new plan now before it's too late.
We don't have any vessels.
We can travel through the conjunction.
And go where? Just wander around aimlessly? We don't even know where they are.
Crystal, we do not have any other options left. This is what we have to do.
You're better than this. You know how dangerous it is. If we're gonna go, we need to have a plan that's fully fleshed out. So what are we gonna do?
I'm not sure if Addison is still connected to me. If she is, it's definitely nowhere near it was before she had this new body. It makes me wonder if she was able to sense my existence when I entered the Noah's timeline. But maybe because we're so far away, she won't be able to feel me the same way as before. However, I still feel connected to her, and I think that maybe I can be able to find her.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
We enter the conjunction and try to navigate it as quickly as we can without the table. We track her down and let my senses lead the way.
Alright, let's do it. Fuck the conjunction. I really hate this place.
Okay, fine. I'll give them to you.
Show them to me.
Okay, it's over here. This is where I appear.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen these. So much is changing.
Yeah, the table has changed form. The last time I saw it before this, it was when Addison had it.
I'm sure you've noticed that Addison has also changed.
How do you know about that?
I was the facilitator of the table before her. She visits me when she can.
So why are you here?
When facilitators retire, they're sent to a timeline that's heavily tracked by the Inhabitant. When I retired, I sent myself here and created an energy block. I never looked back.
I totally understand. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to ever look back.
Here, one for the road. It'll remove the energy block for Johnny. I need you to understand something. The universe needs balance.
I know that.
Do you? Do you understand the kind of mess that you made?
I just wanted to fix everything.
For yourselves? But in doing so, you put everyone else at risk.
Anyone else in our position would have done the same thing. Wouldn't have you have tried to do the same thing?
I'm not the one in this situation, or anyone else for that matter.
So, what are you saying exactly?
You're a really nice guy, and I hate that you got wrapped into this. But this world is meant to exist in perfect balance, and as long as you two are around, it never will be. Did you really think that that blocking energy was all I could do with it?
What the fuck?
Why don't you just come a little bit closer? I'm sorry, Ken. I really am.
Are you sensing anything?
Yes, and it does not make any sense.
What is it?
I'm sensing Addison's presence, but I'm also sensing another facilitator.
Who?
Athena. I don't know how, but it feels like they're together.
That doesn't make sense. Athena only sticks to her role. Do you think she broke away to help us?
I don't sense either of them being in danger. It's almost like they're just having a conversation.
It's so strange seeing you like this. In a whole different body. How is that even possible?
You know more than anyone that the conjunction is super unpredictable. We're learning something new every day.
You know this is all your fault, right?
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, of course I do. That's why I'm trying to make things right. Having Johnny and Ken give the vessels to Vivian is the only way that we win.
It's been a long time since I've used this table. So many memories.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. It's actually gonna work.
And now, we can finally talk about details. Without having to worry about this thing outing us.
I took care of Johnny and Ken, just like you asked.
Thank goodness, but that plan was all Addison. So what do we do now?
Well, we go back to the Inhabitant and tell him the truth.
I'm just worried about how he's gonna react when he sees us.
Expect some animosity.
Johnny, are you there? Can you speak?
I can now. And if I was able to say anything while we were in that bitch's house, I would have told you way earlier on in the conversation that she was bad news.
I know. Clearly she didn't want you to speak, and that's why she must have blocked your energy.
Well, I guess she didn't really do her research about us then very well, because if she did, she would have known how good we were at this whole conjunction thing. Alright, do what you gotta do, get us out of this bitch.
Alright. What's up? What's going on? It's not working. I can't get out. What do you mean you can't get out? Fuck. The cookie. Oh, shit. I don't know. She must have blocked us from being able to use the conjunction and to navigate it the way that we've been able to in the past. It's like she's keeping us from leaving. We can't go anywhere. We're stuck here.
Vivian?
What is it?
I sense Vivian's presence. It feels like she's there with the other two.
That doesn't make any sense. She went off the grid so you couldn't find her. Why would she be back now?
I don't know.
And why would she be talking to Addison and Athena? Why are they all together?
I wish I knew, but it can't be good.
Are they all working with Johnny and Ken? What is this? Is this some resistance? Something has to be done.
I'm trying, but this process takes time without the vessels.
We don't have any time left. I'm sorry, but I have to do something.
Yeah, I did. I heard it. It sounded like somebody screaming. Yeah. Where did it come from? Hold on. Something's wrong. I don't feel right. I don't either. Something's happening.
What was that?
I don't know. I hope they didn't drop my margarita.
No, it was not that. It sounded like somebody screaming.
Something doesn't feel right.
Oh, fuck. I think we're going to the conjunction, but I don't know how.
How is this even possible? You don't just appear in the conjunction. You either have to go there yourself or you have to get thrown in there.
Johnny?
Leo?
Hey, where are we? Leo? Ben? The documentary guy? Johnny? Oh shit, Ken?
It's me, Ken.
What the hell just happened?
You don't look like yourself either. You're in Leo's body.
Ah, shit, fuck this day.
Crystal. Why?
I had to do something.
Well, yes, Crystal, you definitely did something. You blasted a hole in the conjunction. Your power was unpredictable, and now we're in an even bigger situation.
You...
Wait! We have the vessels for you.
What? What's going on?
Did you really think we were going to turn against you?
What do you mean?
All three of us have been working together to get the vessels away from Johnny and Ken so we can get it back to you.
Been trying to help me this entire time? Why didn't you tell me?
They had the briefcase. If we had discussed this, it would have generated data and they would have known about our plan. So I needed to convince them and you that we were on their side.
I was made aware of the situation after Johnny and Ken were fused together, so she sent me a message, and I gave them my vessel.
And then I sent them to Vivian.
And I manipulated Ken to give the vessels to me, and I cast an energy block so they couldn't leave the conjunction.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant work. I am so proud of all of you.
Same, but I wish I would have known about this 10 fucking minutes ago.
Why? What happened?
We were running out of options, so I had to do something. There's something I need to tell you.
Crystal, no.
You don't have to protect me anymore. This is serious and they need to know. Remember the Great Entanglement?
Of course. How could I forget?
It wasn't the Inhabitant that did it. It was me.
Wait, what?
My power is extremely unpredictable and very strong. Somehow it worked, but it almost killed me. This time, I think it put everyone else at risk.
What did you do?
I blew a hole in the conjunction.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're all gonna die.
Well, thanks for the support. What are we gonna do?
Before we discuss any further plans, you need to go over there and talk to Vivian. She has something to tell you.
You have finally come back after all this time.
Before you do anything, I think it's time for me to get back home. Unless the Inhabitant has a better plan for me.
No. Go live in peace. You have earned that right.
Well, I don't need your permission, but I do appreciate the sentiment.
Ah, damn it. Are you sure you don't have one last fight left in you?
I'm retired. I stopped fighting a long time ago. This was my last fight.
Thank you for everything, Vivian. I really mean that.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. I have always believed in you. You're a god, but you hide behind your people, and you have to stop hiding.
I don't want any more violence.
Violence doesn't have to be the answer. Maybe it's compassion, forgiveness, and understanding.
What if everything goes wrong? What if people get hurt? That doesn't sound like a victory to me.
Victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's William Shakespeare.
Much ado about nothing, and make sure nothing isn't what you do.
Vivian, I'm scared.
I know, but you will do whatever it takes to protect this planet. And when you do, I will be so proud.
I appreciate the kind words, Vivian. Are you ready to go back home and live in peace?
I am.
Addison, please get the table ready for Vivian. It is time to send her home, and it is time for us to fight.
I'm on it.
I'm going to need all hands on deck for this. We need Leo and Phil. I'll send the signal now so Leo can summon the table and use it to come back to us. That's odd. I don't sense either of them.
Something is different. I shouldn't be feeling this way unless something is disrupting one of my timelines.
I agree completely. What's strange, though, is that I sense them, but only partly. When I bring them back, I'm going to need you to follow my lead. Every single one of you.
So what do we do?
How about nothing?
What are you smoking?
What if this is the best we got? It's better than sharing a body or being stuck in the conjunction.
Look, I get what you're saying, but this shit is weird. Alright? Let's try something else.
What?
Wait. Do you sense that? I feel like the Inhabitant is calling us.
Yeah, I feel it too.
The Inhabitant doesn't know about this, does he?
How could he? He doesn't have the briefcase. You're Leo. Summon the table.
Come on, let's go.
Wait. Let's check the briefcase and see if we missed out on anything.
Good idea.
It looks like this body belongs to some guy named Phil, not Ben.
He must have been sent by the Inhabitant to spy on us when we were in Noah's timeline.
Come check this out. It looks like Addison, Athena, and Vivian were planning on giving the vessels all back to the Inhabitant. They lied to us.
Those damn bitches. Crystal, the telephone facilitator, I think she may be responsible for all this.
You think she caused this?
Well, maybe it's time we get back there and pay everyone a visit.
Remember, we're Leo and Phil now. We can't afford to break character.
Got him. Let's go.
So, when they get here, what's the plan?
I only feel them partially. Something isn't right. We need to make sure they are who they say they are.
Okay, you feel them partially. What makes you think they're not Phil and Leo?
I feel the entire essence of my facilitators. If I don't feel them all the way, that must mean that somebody else is infiltrating them. This could mean a multitude of things, but we just need to figure it out now. Everyone is back. Boys, please join the conversation. This is going to take all of us. We need to plan out how we are going to reseal the hole in the conjunction.
How did this happen?
It's a long story. We'll explain on the way. Leo, activate the vessel and send us to the void.
The void?
The void. We talked about it earlier before you left.
Oh, right. The void. I'll send us there.
There is no void, you fools. Who are you, and what have you done with Leo and Phil? Bind them.
Wait!
Wait, let's give us a chance to explain what's going on.
Awesome work, everybody, but where the hell did that rope come from exactly?
This movie set is a fucking garage. What do you expect?
We just didn't really have the budget for it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who are you two?
I think you already know.
How is that possible? How did you get out of the conjunction? Vivian removed your ability to navigate it.
Everything just started falling apart and we just ended up in their bodies.
It's my fault.
Oh shit. Whose body is this? Phil's?
Johnny?
Ken? Is that you?
It seems that the hole in the conjunction is creating massive glitches in reality. Oh, so this is what real hands feel like.
How do you work these things?
Honestly, it's a daily struggle. Is that you, Athena?
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have used my powers.
It's not your fault. I should have filled you in when I talked to Athena.
Jesus, these things are flimsy as fuck. Where'd they build your ass? Party City?
Johnny, there's no time for jokes. The very fabric of time and space is falling apart as we speak.
Where did everybody go? I'm here, in your body. It's Addison, by the way. Who is all here? Johnny here. This place is crowded as shit. Seems that we are all here in Athena's body. Crystal, are you here? Yes, I'm here too. We gotta figure out a way to set things right. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. We need to ride the waves. Once this reality glitch is over, we need to figure out what to do. It's only going to get worse, Crystal. There is nothing else we can do. We have to use the glitch against itself. Maybe I'll finally get my margarita if I look like this for a while. Wait, what? Huh?
Phil?
Huh?
Yeah, Phil.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
Phil.
Wait.
Crystal?
What?
Phil.
Addison?
Are you?
Addison?
Phil? Yeah, Phil. Yep.
Athena?
Phil. Crystal?
Leo? Inhabitant?
Yeah, Phil.
Inhabitant.
Inhabitant, yes.
Addison?
Leo?
Leo?
Wait. Where's Johnny and Ken?
I have no idea. I'm right here. What?
Oh, shit. Okay, Ken, where are you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey Noah, take me back to the beginning. You know, like an altar, like DID, like DID, like an altar, 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 like DID.
Mildred is an old person's name. I'm sorry if you know someone who's old. Mildred is an old person's name. Are you tired of feeling old and disgusting and like your life has no purpose? Are you tired of feeling old and disgusting like your life has no purpose? The table never fails!
Like an
The table
altar,
never
like
fails!
DID,
The table
like an
never
altar,
fails!
I'm from Idaho, but I don't know where exactly. Does Idaho even exist?
Wait, where's Phil and Leo or Johnny and Ken or
Can you see
whoever
me
the
if you're
fuck they
ready?
are?
I'm not here. Everything seems to be falling apart. Crystal, look. This timeline has been split into two parts.
Is that me?
It's right before you blew a hole in the conjunction.
I need to get over there. I need to stop myself from using my power.
No, it's too dangerous. I need to do it myself. Addison, send me over there, but keep the table here.
I'm on it. Make sure you do whatever it takes to keep Crystal from using her power.
sorry, I have to do this.
You don't understand. I've been there. I just came back from there. You almost destroyed everything.
What are you talking about?
Glitches everywhere. It is probably even worse than what happened during the Great Entanglement. You cannot use your power.
You're just saying that because you don't want me to use it.
I need you to trust me. If you have ever trusted me about anything before, I need you to trust me now. I've seen it. It ends badly. Please, just do what I say.
What do you mean? How does me not using my power fix everything?
In like 10 seconds, all I need you to do is just decide to not use it and everything returns to normal.
So you've really seen the end result of this?
An explosion in the conjunction. And I don't think there's any other way to stop it.
Alright. I won't use it.
Thank God.
Is everything back to normal? Do you think the plan worked?
It has to. Crystal just made it to where she never blew a hole in the conjunction. Great work, everybody. I hope that everything starts to finally return to normal from this point forward.
Let's get out of the conjunction and back to the real world.
That was fucking wild.
But what happened? Don't ask, just be glad it's over.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Listen to me, please. Don't.
Oh, wait. Let him speak.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing is going to be done if we continue this mindless chase after each other. We need to give them the right to speak freely.
Johnny, for once, let me do all the talking. Look, I'm sorry. I know I fucked everything up. And it just spiraled out of control. In my original timeline, I felt like it was my responsibility once Johnny lost his body. And I needed to do something to fix it. Once I found the briefcase, I seized the opportunity to use that information to do whatever I could to get all the vessels. And then everything just got fucked.
Why didn't you ask me?
What?
If you knew I existed, why didn't you find me and ask me to make things right for you?
I mean, are you kidding me? Look at you.
Not that scary, especially once you get to know me. If you would have come to me and told me that you are a victim of Addison's old ways, I would have helped you.
Well, I wish I would have known that.
Well, now you know. Athena, please use the mirror and create a replica of their old timeline, but make it better. They struggled too much in their old one. Make sure it's merged. We don't need this timeline to be separated in A and B like it was before. We don't want them to have to go through all of this again.
You're giving them what they want?
Why?
For everything they've done.
Violence doesn't have to be the answer. Maybe it's compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. Everyone deserves a second chance, and everyone deserves to be forgiven. Don't forget all of you were at your darkest places in life in your original timelines. But I saved every single one of you. Yes, they made terrible choices, but that doesn't mean they don't deserve to be saved. Please send them to the timeline Athena is creating.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Use this chance to live the best life you can.
Hold on, Ken, you are able to speak your piece, but I also have something to say.
Yes, Johnny. Go ahead.
I'm also sorry about everything. If I would have known then what I know now about all of this, I assure you, none of this would have ever happened. And I mean that when I say it. We've been through a lot, Ken and I. Before all of this even happened. We share a bond, and I don't blame him for taking responsibility, even though it's not his fault.
It has gotten you this far, and it will continue for the rest of your lives.
Am I gonna lose my memory?
This is a brand new timeline. Because of how fresh it is, I believe you will most likely lose your memory completely, but there's really no way to know for sure.
Good. I don't want to remember any of this shit. Okay, well, what about me? Am I gonna lose my memory too?
I'm not sure, Ken. You are a conjurer, but you've been able to retain your memory with Addison's help so far. I'm not sure how long her power will last in you. There is a huge possibility that you may not lose yours, but I am uncertain.
Either way, we're ready.
Send me.
What?
I don't have a vessel anymore. I don't want to live like Vivian did. I want to live a normal life. I know I fucked things up, but...
Don't have to explain yourself. Thank you for helping us fix everything. Of course I'll give you what you want. Leo, get the vessel ready.
Come on over.
Wait. I have the same concern as Johnny and Ken. Am I going to lose my memory too?
I do not know. Your ability to alter the mind may be enough to bypass the memory loss. Regardless, you'll have a new life and you'll be happy.
I never thought you were the bad guy, and I just wanted to let you know that.
I know that now. Thank you for everything you've done to help.
Goodbye, everyone. It's been an honor working with you all these years.
Likewise. And what I said about earlier, you know that we're always going to be friends.
I'm glad you're finally starting to see things my way. All right, let's do this.
Ready now?
All right, the deed is done.
Athena, Crystal, Leo, Phil. What a day this has been.
What are we gonna do now?
Let's go get a fucking drink.
I still never got my fucking margarita.
Johnny, you got 24 hours.
Look, I had the money, okay? I just loaned it to somebody who hadn't paid me back yet. Look, I'm gonna get you the money, I promise you, that's not a problem. It just might take me a little bit longer than 24 hours.
You and I both know you're lying. You didn't loan this money to any guy. You blew it, didn't you? Oh, damn it, Johnny. What do you think this is? Some kind of charity drive? I'm not going to give you any special treatment.
Hold on a minute, okay? I'm not asking for any special treatment, and I know this is your grind, and I know this is your thing. But that guy fucked me over, okay? I gave him the money, and he didn't pay me back.
I have eyes all over the city. I know exactly how much money you made from that deal. That's why it hurts me to tell you this, because we're best friends. We always have been. But I can't let you off the hook anymore.
And I'm sorry. You said it yourself. We've been friends since the first grade. We were in foster care together. You want to throw all that away over some fucking money?
No, I have no interest in letting go of this friendship, obviously. Why are we doing this? We're both successful. I own my own publishing company. You work for me. I mean, this is exactly what we've always wanted. I don't know why we're still pretending we're living on the street like we were when we were younger. This is a different world we're in now. You need to admit to yourself the truth. That you have a gambling problem. And I'm enabling that. Which is partly my fault, but at the end of the day, all of this shit that we're doing right now, we need to stop.
Look, man, I get it.
Just go home. We'll talk about this later. Forget about the money. Just water under a bridge. It doesn't matter to me.
Our friendship matters more. But in order for us to be as close as we were when we were growing up, we need to stop doing this. Clearly, we've outgrown this. No more illegal shit. I'm out. Deal?
Do you need anything, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, actually, go ahead and escort Mr. Winters out. He's gonna go ahead and take the rest of the day off.
Of course. By the way, you have a call on line 2.
Kenneth Parker.
Oh, hey, Ken.
Dad?
Yeah, just stopping by to drop some office supplies. Hope you don't mind, let myself in. Whoa! Are you okay, son?
Yeah, no. I'm just happy to see you.
Rough week?
You have no idea.
Well, that's part of being a small businessman, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. But don't worry, you'll get through it.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Ken, you're a fighter and a visionary. I know you'll be just fine. We all believe in you. A visionary. You're meant for big things. Now, when you were 5 years old, I had a dream, and you vanished right out of my arms.
Wait, hold on. You had a dream?
I had a dream, right? Yeah. It was more of a nightmare. I was coming up our steps. I was carrying you in my arms, and you just disappeared. From that day on, I knew that I'd lose you to the world someday. You'd grow up, you'd leave the nest, and, well, I'd let you make your own mistakes and write your own destiny. Do you think you've done that?
I think I did. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, Mom's getting dinner ready soon, and I need to get to it. I'll be by tomorrow. We'll get this stuff installed at the office, okay?
Sounds good. Dad?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I didn't disappear.
Me too, son. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Johnny. Yeah, look, man, I'm sorry about earlier. I don't want us to fight over something as stupid as money. You know, I love you, you're like a brother to me. And like I said, in my office, I just want it to be over. So that way we can just go back to the way things used to be. And, you know, I know that's what you want, that's what I want. So, forget about the money. But you owe me. We're going out to drinks tonight, okay? So get ready, and you're buying, motherfucker. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit.
It's been a long time, old friend. What do you want, Proxima?
Well, that's not quite the welcome party I was hoping for.
What did you expect? You haven't spoken to me since the Order assigned me here. Tell me, did you all know this planet was built on a corrupt timeline when you sent me here?
We knew there were problems, yes, but to what extent, however, we had no idea.
Well, the joke's on you. I've been doing a fantastic job. Have you, though? How dare you question me? Are you not aware of everything that I've done to keep this planet from being eaten alive by the conjunction? As a matter of fact, we just completed a very important mission that went on for months, and we did it successfully.
None of this would have happened if you would have kept your vessel secured. How did you let a human get past you in the first place?
It's a very complicated situation, Proxima. It wasn't my fault.
And yet, these situations keep happening here on Earth. Things like this don't happen on the planet I'm assigned to. The Order is beginning to find your methods to be questionable.
Why? Because I don't run my planet as an authoritarian dictator like the rest of you do? I care about my people, and they deserve to have free will. I will not forcefully control the humans.
Now, listen, Helios. Personally, I don't care how you run space-time on your planet. However, I don't think the other inhabitants will see things your way.
So what then? Why are you here, Proxima?
The Order is calling you back to our world to evaluate your work. So, who are you going to put in charge while you're gone?